Hi, this is Chef Jamie, and I'm going to demo how to take that leftover bread and make amazing croutons. I'm going to use whole grain bread today. I'm just going to make this out a little bit healthier. We're going to start by slicing this. This was already sliced in half or something else. It's always good to use up the leftover bread. Now we're going to take this piece here. We're going to cut it in bite-sized pieces. We don't want the croutons to be too big, or they're going to be, especially they're going to be really crunchy. And if they're too big, they're going to be almost impossible to eat. Okay, now that we have our bread all cut up into bite-sized pieces, we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil and some kosher salt. The oil and the salt are both going to work as a preservative. So it's going to make it where if you put the right amount of oil and salt on there, you'll be able to store these for at least 2 to 4 weeks in a Ziploc bag. We're going to want to add just enough oil that it coats the bread, unless the bread is really dry. If the bread is really dry, you might actually have to add some oil, let it set for 5 minutes, and then add a little bit more. There is no real recipe for the exact amount of oil that the croutons are going to take. It's all going to depend on how dry the bread is, to where you want to add just enough to where you can squeeze it and oil doesn't come out, but that the bread is shiny. And this looks about right. So now we're going to put this onto our baking sheet and we're going to spread this apart. These are going to take about 10 minutes in a traditional oven. We're going to want to set a timer for about 4 minutes. What's going to happen is the bread's going to get browner on the edges, and we're going to want to mix them up so that we kind of rotate them around so they cook evenly. And then when they're done, we're going to let them cool first, and then you're going to put them in an airtight bag. And like I said, they'll last for a good couple weeks to up to a month, depending on the bread. Croutons just came out of the oven, and you can hear them. You have that nice little. So we want nice and crunchy. If we leave too much moisture in there, again, instead of them being nice and crunchy in a couple of days, they're actually going to start to get stale and not enjoyable to eat at all. So you're going to store these again in an airtight container and enjoy.